Welcome back. Hopefully you guys are having a good time. Now what I want to talk today about is fitness. So essentially, what I think has helped me the most is consistency. So what I mean by consistency is that I've essentially created a plan and a schedule to ensure that I'm actually going every single day. Or in these pandemic times, I'm scheduling my day so that I can do like an at-home workout or something if I need to. Now this has really helped me in the sense that it's given me some sort of structure, so to say. I've been doing this for a couple of years, so it's kind of like habitual at this point. But for you, if you know you're just starting off, then I think it's really good in the sense that it will give you some structure, and ultimately it just comes down to habits. So what I mean by habit is if you're someone who's not really used to going a lot, then just starting off, it's really going to help you a lot if you can, go as much as you can. I know me when I started off, I kind of like took the slow route. I was doing about 2 3 times a week, and then from there, I just built up a habit of going. So that has really helped me. So thought I'd share with you. Now, when you first go, especially if you're a beginner, you're gonna notice right away that the body's gonna start to get sore a little bit. So definitely take that into consideration. That will hinder how frequently you go. But just understand it's part of the process. As your body adapts, then it's gonna be a little bit easier for you to get used to it. But definitely like those first few weeks, like first 1 week, 2 week, I would say depending on the program you're following, even up to like 6 weeks, it's certainly going to be a stepping stone for you to overcome. Now the second thing I will say is with regards to diet. Now personally, I'm not really someone who like counts my macros or anything like that, so to say. I did try one program. I think this was around 2 3 years ago. It essentially like broke down nutrition cycles. So you're taking a certain amount of carbs, protein, all that stuff. Personally, I think it's like a little bit overboard. It works, yes, it does work, but I'm not really too keen on that, sorry to say. I would rather just follow a set schedule and ensure that I'm actually pretty much just getting like the essential nutrients and that sort of thing. So for you, I mean, if you want to do it, it's good, but I think it's a little bit overkill. And if you miss like one macro or something, then you feel like your whole day's kind of just been ruined, so to say. So I think balance is certainly essential, but the whole counting and stuff, I mean, you can do it, but I'm not too sure, how effective it's going to be, especially if you're someone who's already starting off. You're not really, used to doing that yourself. So I think you can certainly try. There's a lot of programs that you can try that do count the macros. But from my experience, I found just essentially eating clean has been what's been effective for me. Now the third thing is with regards to partners. Now when you're training, especially when you're just starting off or if you're experienced, as you get stronger and you get like lifting heavier weights, it's better to have someone who's there with you. But I found personally for me, working out alone has been like tremendous just because the focus is there. So be very careful who you decide to train with, because it will definitely play a role in your results. Because if you're with someone who's like very lazy all the time, and they're not really committed to the schedule like you are, then it's certainly going to be a factor that works against you and not for you. So if you are going to though, I would certainly recommend picking someone that's more experienced, just for the fact that it will definitely help you grow, because you're with someone who's definitely has more experience, and that will help you in the long run. So if you're going to train with a partner, make sure there's someone who is knows exactly what they're doing, so to say, has more experience than you. And the last point is has to do. It's a little one that's hard to grasp at first, but it's really just reading up on the craft, so to say. So a lot of beginners, when they first start off, they either rely on a partner who or a friend has more experience than them, or they just kind of learn as they go, so to say. But I found actually like reading in the field itself has helped a lot, especially for me. I'll also ensure that I drop some photos so you can see the whole transformation process, so to say. But reading in the field has helped a lot, mainly for the fact that you get to learn things a lot more quickly. You learn, a lot of repetition, hypertrophy, all that sort of stuff that, you will have learned over time. It kind of cuts the learning curve in half. I wish I would have did that when I first started off. In regards to, how you can better train, I would certainly recommend doing that because it will help like a lot in the long run. Definitely tell me which one of these you've tried or are you going to try and is going to work for you. And I'll catch you guys on the next episode.